Good afternoon, it's Valerie Ling, clinical psychologist here, coming to you live on a fantastic Tuesday morning. It's morning still. How are you? I put a post a couple of days ago with me actually taking a picture of myself in the loo. What a strange thing to do. And I did promise that I would eventually live stream on it. However, the commentary in the photo was very interesting. Apparently, I am not the only person who might get some interesting thoughts when they were in the loo. That was the same loo I visited almost exactly 12 months ago and did a live stream on because I actually hurt my thumb royally in that particular loo. And as I was entering in, I was aware of a sense of apprehension that, oh my goodness, this might happen again. And I started to look around. Was there anybody else in the loo with me? Will I need help this time? How did I even do it the first time? Let's revisit the scene of the crime and try to figure it out. And it occurred to me that in that particular live stream that I did last year about what had happened, I talked about help seeking, how our own innate desires to help others can sometimes override some really basic needs for ourselves, that when something is so obvious as you are writhing in pain, to actually ask someone for help doesn't come naturally. In that particular video, I actually tried to self-medicate, well, not self-medicate, but do personal first aid on myself, and actually skipped a lot of steps in the opportunity for me to actually reach out and seek help. 12 months later, I'm feeling a little bit more like I'm in a different space. Hey Shireen, thanks for joining me all the way from Malaysia. How is Malaysia? Is it sunny today? We're having some very sunny weather here. It actually helped me to reflect that 12 months down the line, and I've been talking a lot about needing to have your team around you, not just support from friends, but personal support, professional support, all kinds of supports around you to actually keep going. It's like when a car is in a Grand Prix and it's racing and it's going at full throttle, it actually does have to dock somewhere, and a whole bunch of people jump out somewhere and do all the fixing and the evaluating. And they're actually picking things up that they may not, you may not, or the driver may not have known to the outside eye. Why? Because they know some of those aspects better than even you sometimes. And isn't that true of us? Sometimes we may not actually be seeing the things that we need help with, but the people around us who know us well can see that. We need to allow them in to be able to ask us those hard but important questions. Shireen says, it's as sunny in Malaysia as is my smile. Oh, well, thank you. That's very kind of you. Well, I'm glad you're having sunny weather. So something that I frequently get told or asked, or maybe it's more commentary, is life has always been tough, Valerie. Why can't we seem to survive or thrive better these days? Is it that our resilience has dropped? Is it that society is faster? What is the issue? Well, there's no simple answer, but what I want to leave you with is the thought of what the ancient world was actually like thousands of years ago, and the fact that we haven't really evolved all that much. Our intelligence seems to be rising, every sort of with the generations, but I don't know about you, my physical body hasn't really evolved that much in the last 20 years. I didn't suddenly sprout extra pair of hands or have wings to fly or have two brains in my head, although sometimes I wish I did. So when you actually think of how people lived in the ancient world, to get from point A to point B, they actually had to walk or run or ride on some form of animal. And if things didn't go right across the journey, they actually had to stop, probably get help, probably have to really slow down. And if you went from point A to point B and it was a 3-day journey, you'd probably need to recover. Feed yourself. Feed the animal you're on. So basically, the point that I'm trying to get across is that our bodies aren't really made to run like the Grand Prix. We are finite creatures, and we have finite bodies, and we have real practical and emotional needs. So in this run up to the busy season, I hope that you will remember that. I hope that you will slow down, pace yourself, ask for help, reach out for help, seek help, and put some people around you, whoever they might be, personal, professional, collegial. Reach out and touch somebody, people. Have a great one.